This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show Espresso on SABC3. Now, before the break, we were looking at portion size, especially when you're cooking for crowds. This time round, Michael is actually showing us how to make a dish so we can start dishing it out. You know what they say? 2 is a company, 3 is how much food you make when your mother-in-law is coming. So, what are we making in the kitchen this morning?
We're going to do a nice, rough country chicken liver terrine.
It looks like Jell-O. It could be like a meaty Jell-O, like meatloaf.
Yeah, well, that's just some of the natural jelly that comes out of the meat during the cooking process.
That's really good. How do we get started, Michael?
Well, what we do is we've got here some chicken livers. Now, these you need to clean, get all the pipes off and all the green bits, etc. So I normally soak them in milk for a while, and it just sort of helps.
Okay, so you clean them up literally, because I was going to ask you, how do you actually get, because they look fairly clean.
Yeah.
Call it that. Okay.
And then this is some pork mince.
Not a very kosher meal, is it?
No, it's definitely not a kosher meal. And then just to push the kosher thing a little bit further, that's some bacon.
Look, the end result looks amazing. You can make this too.
Absolutely.
We'll give you that link to the recipe to recreate this at home.
Right, and then here we have some garlic.
Some garlic. You love your garlic. How much garlic is enough?
Enough for this thing, probably about 3 cloves or so.
That's the first time Michael Olifi ever on the show has given me specifics of how much you actually put in. Normally he goes, just enough.
Yeah. And that's some orange rind.
All right.
We've got some chopped parsley. This is the Italian flat leaf parsley.
While you're there, loads of fresh ingredients. Our keyword for this morning is fresh. Fresh to 33728. What was the last
thyme there.
Some thyme.
And then a small onion that's just cut up into dice.
Pieces, yeah.
And then this is an apple which has been cubed. And then what you do is you just put it into some lemon water. It stops it from going brown. Ah, okay. So lemon water around our fresh apple. Yeah. Our keyword for this morning, fresh to 33728. You get a link to the recipe, but not only that, you also go into the draw for our Pick and Pay Fresh Living magazine. So a 6-month subscription could be yours. And the recipe for this dish is in the current.
I actually had a good look at it earlier. There's a lot of festive.
Nice stuff there. Yeah. And then we got a bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
And I remember that this is a dish that's going to be served cold. So you really want to season it well.
I'll look at it now. Do you make it a day before the time?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then you just cover it up. I'll show you how to do it now. And then we have some pepper and some salt. And then we've got a little slug of brandy, which you don't have to add if you don't want to.
I was wondering about that. See, I knew something was coming.
It does just sort of add to the flavour.
It's really colourful, you know.
Yeah, it is, and it looks all nice and marbly when it's baked.
And I must tell you, it's really, 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 really tasty from the side on. It actually smells really good with all that pork mince.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks really good.
And then one of the things, of course, is when you bake it, you've got little bits of liver. It all shows in amongst the marbling there.
Okay. So how do we do this?
So now what we're going to do is we're going to line this loaf tin. And we do that.
I see you've put foil in it, and what's inside? Did you butter it?
Just a little bit of oil, yeah.
Okay.
And then all you do is you just do it like this. You just overlap it. And
so
then
you literally layer it over the sides. Yeah. Because you're going to fold it under probably.
We're going to fold it over.
I get it.
Yeah, when we're done.
All right.
And we just.
Look, the recipe is fairly simple. When we send you the link, you'll see that you just mix them all together. So SMS is the keyword fresh to 33728, and you get a link to the recipe. And of course, you stand in line of winning that 6-month subscriction to the Pick and Pay Fresh Living magazine as well. The recipe in there. We're lining our tin with some bacon.
So that's essentially how you do it.
I'm just looking at the finished product. So in goes all of the ingredients now, the ones that we've chopped up and mixed. And I like the fact that you're showing us how to keep the apples fresh. So, how much lemon juice do you put the apple in the water?
Enough, half a lemon. You can also just put a slug of vinegar.
You said enough.
You can put a slug of vinegar. You just want to, what they call acidulate the water.
Right,
and that
to make sure that it doesn't go brown.
So then you take your mixture and you pop it in there, and you put some foil over the top, and then you bake it in the oven.
What do you do with the little bits of bacon?
You fold them over. Okay. We haven't got enough here to go around. So you just fold them over the top.
Okay, so that they're under, like a little skirt. Okay. And then how long do you put it in the oven for?
I can't remember exactly how long it is, but it's probably about 3/4 of an hour or so.
Because you need to cook it,
It needs to be cooked right the way through.
So then you dip it around literally, and you get that beautiful.
And then you see it. You see the bacon, and you can see
it becomes a little. You can see in the square. I wonder if can I pick it up?
Yeah.
just want to show everyone. It looks like a little roadmap. It's really, really pretty. So that's what your food becomes. Lekker. If you can see it there. Really nice. Okay. What do you serve it with?
Well, you serve it with Melba toast.
Yeah. You probably homemade this, like always.
You can do it with nice crunchy bread too if you want to. Nice crispy crunchy ciabatta or something like that.
All right.
And then pickles, little gherkins, what the French call cornichons.
No, I'm South African. It's a pickle.
Gherkin. Gherkin.
Fresh to 33728, and you can recreate this beautiful recipe and make your home truly festive this festive season. But we're cooking for crowds, and I think this will serve a few of those hungry mouths.
Absolutely.
Fresh to 33728. Thank you, Michael Oliver.
Pleasure. Nice to see you.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing all this lovely food in our kitchen and also all the great entertainment on the show. Muzart is up next.
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.